ANAEL REYES, a Central American migrant from Honduras, is heading home. His house was washed away by Hurricane Iota last November, and he and his family attempted to migrate to the US. But after crossing into Guatemala, their progress was slow.
We decided to go back because the migration police are everywhere. We had to travel undercover, running from the authorities. We made it to the Mexico border, but there is even more migration police there. That's when we decided to turn back.
As they step back into Honduras, there's not much waiting for them here, but even those with very little are finding it increasingly difficult to leave it all behind. Go back just a few years and the only real barrier faced by Central American migrant caravans was the US border itself. Now many Hondurans don't even make it to Mexico, blocked by Guatemala's military and civilian police forces under increased pressure from Washington. But it hasn't stopped Central American migrants from fleeing their homes. 2020 saw 2 caravans of 5,000 plus migrants attempt the journey. JUDITH RAMIREZ runs one of the first migrant shelters inside Guatemala.
The
lack of support here in Guatemala hasn't mattered. What they want is to try. Their goal is to reach their destination, which is the United States. They prefer to die in the migration attempt than to die from hunger or violence or lack of health care in their own country.
A new caravan starting in Honduras is expected to reach the Guatemala border by this weekend. A Guatemalan government task force is preparing to intervene, led by Migration Director Guillermo DIAZ. After 2 years of observing caravans moving through their territory, they have a good idea of which tactics work.
We have a strategic plan, ready to be deployed based on our experiences. At every security checkpoint, we will have a migrant attention centre aimed at containing illegal migration within the caravan. And we ask those who are thinking of travelling in this upcoming caravan not to do so, because they are risking their lives.
As the region's security forces join the cat-and-mouse game of chasing migrant caravans, the odds in this life-and-death gamble of migration north have gotten even worse for some of Central America's most marginalised communities. Alasdair, Baverstock, CGTN, at the Guatemala-Honduras border.